Hi guys, don't mind my hair, it's been a crazy day, but I just wanted to share. So today, sermon at the church, right? The pastor was preaching on, I forgot the passage. Yes, we did. But he was preaching on prioritizing God. You know, there are certain things that we do in our life. Like, oh my goodness, I felt like, certain time you're just at church and the sermon's like, they preaching. They don't even know you. I mean, I'm known, but, and you feel like the message is straight, literally, it's straight at you, for you. Anyway, that was me today. He said, we have a whole week, from Monday to Saturday, like literally, Sunday to Saturday. We literally sit on the phone. Everywhere we're going, we have our phone. Whatever we're doing, we have our phones. But then, how many times throughout the week you have your Bible in your hand? How many times throughout the week have you opened the Bible? I felt offended because I did not touch my Bible, the past couple of days. But point being, we are prioritizing so many other things beside God. And then he went deeper. He was like, certain things that you give, you prioritize in your life, literally God takes them away so that you are not, perishing. Like there are certain things that God takes away, not because he's like, mad, not because he's like, doesn't like you or anything like that. No. This thing that you are prioritizing more than him is literally taking your salvation away. Is literally removing that spot you have in heaven. And God's like, you're my child. I do not want to lose you. Therefore, I am going to do the necessary things to make sure you are safe. The whole thing, you probably already heard that about from me already. My testimony, a lot of things that happened in my life. God literally, removing people in my life, adding people in my life. It had to happen. And at the end, John 13 verse 7, I was like, you know what? It was right. It was true. The God said, you may not understand what I'm doing now, but later you will. I was like, at the end of the day, I found it early, that first passage. That's why we have to abide in the word. When I found that passage, I was like, I'm sorry. What do you mean you may not understand what I'm doing now, but later you will? I don't know what you mean by that, but I was like, it's a cool passage. I memorized it all. But then later on, literally, as I was testifying, and I was like, okay. I literally understand it. Like I had to go through everything I went through in order to be closer to God. I had to go through what I went through to be in the dorm by myself, to be alone, to feel like I was literally alone by myself and reading the Bible, fighting so much time. I was like, okay, where's this time coming from? And when I left college, I know, which is bad. But when I left college, finished and everything, I was like, hold on. Kids be like, oh my goodness, I'm in college, this thing's crazy, And I found out when I was in college, I had so much time to read. Like I went deeper and obviously I got more knowledge because I was spending more time in the word. And I was like, I'm sorry, now is the time, like, I don't have all this studying that I have to do. And I'm sorry, I cannot make time for God, excuse me. So this sermon today, I was like, it is for me. But at the same time, I just wanted to share with some of y'all, just sitting on the phone, binge watching, whatever you're watching, a whole season, if you have a show you're watching, have fun, watch the show. But just take a break here and there, That's why we fast. Just in case you did not know what fasting means and why you fast, in the beginning I was like, why do I fast? Like, what is the point of the fasting? Because, as Haitian, the way we fast in Haiti and here, two different things, literally two different things. Because what I grew up was, I saw my aunt literally going in a mountain with her sack, I don't know what's that thing in English, wrap around her waist and then going there from 6 to 6 and no food, no nothing. I thought it was always has to be like that, but there are certain fasts. For example, if you spend too much time on your phone, fast from your phone. Because like whatever you are spending more time in, you're literally making that thing becoming your God, which we don't want to do. We don't want to worship idol. You got to remember, my God is a jealous God, so we cannot make any little thing become God without knowing. Like we're literally worshiping them because we're spending so much time with them. So let's not do that. If you've been doing that, once again, you can still watch your show, do whatever you do here and there. But at the end of the day, take a break. Or if you cannot find a time to be like, what, today this day alone is me and God. If you have seen my channel on YouTube, I have this series that's called Spending Time with God. Every now and then, you might see me. I just sit there reading the passage. We literally do a Bible study together pretty much. So you can literally call it Spending Time with God if you want, where it's like, okay, you dedicate this 1 hour. You know what? I'm going to spend time in the Bible. 1 hour. I'm going to just have a friend, call a friend, be like, hey, let's pray together. Hey, let's do a Bible study together. Hey, let's do this. Da, da, da. Just don't spend all your time working. Once you lost your job, that will make sense. But like, God's like, yeah, you were so deep into making money, and I have been calling you day and night, but you have not been making time for me. Therefore, I had to remove what you prioritize more than me. Like, ain't nothing important more than God. I'm sorry, there's nothing. So whatever you try to prioritize more, you're making that thing becoming your God. God's like, I'm sorry, I want you to be saved. You are saved. I literally already have your spot in heaven, and I don't want you to lose that spot. So therefore, we are going to make sure it is safe. So once again, my brothers and sisters, watch out. Make sure God is your priority. Prioritize God, not your phone, not your friends, not whatever other thing you're prioritizing. They do not matter. They do not matter. God is. So have a blessed Sunday. Bye.